This is called a multi-step. So what I'm going to teach you is to do one thing first and then another thing, and then I'm going to teach you how you can do it all in one. We've learned all the bits and pieces, now we need to put it together. So this is the sort of thing like if we were increasing. What does increasing mean, guys? Quicker.
Making the number bigger.
Getting bigger, right. So we're getting bigger, therefore decreasing is getting bigger. What is decreasing then? Sarah? Yeah, good. Smaller. Bigger and smaller. Increasing, getting bigger, decreasing, getting smaller. I can't even spell today. Getting. That doesn't even look right, that word. You know how sometimes when you spell a word it doesn't look right? Getting, it doesn't look right. But it is right, isn't it? It is right. Yeah. Okay, so getting bigger or getting smaller, increasing and decreasing. Important words in maths, it's like ascending and descending. What do those two words mean?
Going up and going down.
Perfect, going up and going down. So these sort of words pop up in maths all the time. So increasing $250 by 10%. All right? So it's got to get bigger. Cannot be 10%. So 10% of 250. Our working would look like this. 10 over 100. 10% times 250 equals, and then we know what it is. Ollie?
25.
25. And we're picking easily numbers on purpose, all right, because you won't have calculators. But if we had a calculator, we could make that 17 and this 421, because your calculator would do the hard work. So we need to know what we're writing as our working for the future, for when you get harder problems using calculators. $25 is not an increase on 250, okay? It's got smaller. So what else do I need to do? Come on, brave people. Taylor.
And 25 and 250.
Right. Take that original amount, because we're not losing that, the 250, and add on what we found, the 25. 275. Now it has got bigger. We're happy with that. All right? So with decreasing, okay, decreasing 110 kg by 25%. So a little bit tougher. So we need to find that 25% of 110 equals 25 over 100. What's that? Cooper?
25%.
What is it though?
Oh.
It's a
Fraction.
Kelly, a quarter. Right. It's a quarter. So we want to use our brain and say, what's a quarter of 110? How do we do that? Ollie?
We can half it and half again. So half of 110 is 55.
Yep.
Then half of 55 is 27.5.
Perfect. Or we could do many things. That was one way. We could find divide by 4. So we'd do 110 divide by 4 and get it that way as well. So what did we get?
27.5.
27.5 kg. Keeping it in context. So decreasing means I'm going to do what? Come on, some of the others of you need to get brave. Let's start asking people. Griffin, decreasing, what does it mean?
Go down.
So what am I going to do?
Go down.
How?
I'm not writing those.
Hello. That would go down, but not correctly. Ollie?
Minus.
Subtract. Okay. So I take my original amount, 110, and I take off 27.5, which is a little bit of a trick. So 27 off would give me 83, and a half off would give me 82.5. Do we agree? Yes? No?
Yes.
Right? So we're subtracting for decreasing and we're adding for increasing. Right, so that's a double step. Find the amount we're dealing with, add it on or take it off. Okay, how to do this in one step. So this is using multipliers. So we introduced multipliers yesterday. Okay, so if we were to do the same problem, we would have 250 that we need to increase by 10%. What's 10% as a multiplier? Taylor?
1.1.
Or close?
A 10.
0.1.
0.1. But you're right, Taylor. In order to increase by it, we are keeping the original amount. To keep something with multiplying, what do we multiply by? To leave something the same, we multiply by 1. So we want to multiply by 1 to keep the 250. And we want to multiply by 10, I'm going to write 10 even though it's just 1, to keep the 10%. All right? So that would be how I would do it if I had a calculator. I would go this way without a calculator because it's going to be a lot easier. This is how I would do it if I had a calculator because it's one step. So that would be 250, that's the original, plus 10% equals 275. Let's do on the calculator here. All right, this one would be 110 kg times. So using that same logic, how do I keep the original? Cooper?
Times 0.9.
Good. I would nearly.
I would need equals 25%. Times 0.75.
Right, so I want to keep the original, the 1, and I want to take off the 25%. All right, so this is going to be 1, take off 25%, which will be 0.75. With my calculator, I've worked that out to be 82.5 kg. All right, so this one relies heavily on a calculator use. This one we can do one part fairly easily using what we've learnt and add it on, which is also a skill we can use.